Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. Objections to Astrology. There are mainly three objections to use or logic of astrology. The three are: 1. How come when the time of birth and place of birth is same, the life is quite different? Or for that matter, for two kids born in the same hospital at the same time, how come their life is different? If life is dependent on horoscope, which is nothing but photograph of the space from the place of birth at the time of birth. The second objection is: how come planets which are so far away affect us over here on earth? And the third one is: if everything is fixed, what is the reason for making any efforts? There is no logic in doing anything if everything is fixed. We will answer all these three questions in this episode. The first one: what is the logic behind the logic? If two persons are born at the same time at same place, their life should be same. The logic is everything in life is decided by the horoscope. This is the logic behind the logic, and this logic itself is defective. Even modern science has accepted that nature and nurture are two major parameters on which life depends. Even identical twins who are same in terms of genetics, everything is same, but their growth is different because though they are same, they are born to the same parents and the same parents nurture them. The behavioral relationship between each of them along with their parents is different. That is, the nurture parameter is different, though the nature parameter is same. Each parent unknowingly deals differently with each of the twins, and this makes the difference. But at the same time, being identical twins, there is a lot of similarity between them. That is one. And similar similarity is seen in astro twins, people who are born at same time. Their life is not exactly same, but goes on similar track. And these examples are many. Even in India or Mumbai, you will be able to find people who are living in different houses, sharing the same birthday or sharing the same horoscope and having a similar life print. Furthermore, their incidents are quite similar in their life. So life path remains same, but whatever self efforts they put in make the difference because the nurture parameter is being different. Also, as per Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the horoscope is one part of the whole design. Adhishthanam tatha karta karanam cha prutak vidam vividasya prutak cheshta daivam chaivatra panchamam. It is the fifth part. So there are four parts which are also affecting the person in life. Talking in scientific terms, every top runner today, especially long distance runner, is coming from Kelgian tribe of Kenya. But everybody born in Kelgian tribe does not come up to be the greatest runner. They are born with the potential to become the greatest runner. But it is not necessary that every one of them or majority of them would become top runners. The same thing is here. Secondly, you can also talk about Polgar sisters. Polgar sisters are top in chess, all three of them. Their parents at best are mediocre chess players, but they married for creating chess players, taught them at home, taught them chess, and at the age of 6 or 7, the Polgar sisters started winning chess boards across the world. The youngest grandmasters and 3 sisters, all 3 grandmasters. So they proved that doesn't matter what birth, efforts can make the difference. So the birth time or birth horoscope is one parameter. It can be a guiding light. You don't have to follow it, or you can change the path substantially by your efforts. Now we come to the second part. How can the planets which are so far away affect us here? I don't know. But just because I don't know the cause does not mean I should not follow. This mistake has been made by science many a times. Dr. Ignatius Semmelweis, he discovered the link between dirty hands or non-washed hands and death of pregnant mothers. Direct link, statistical link. And he was sure, and also he demonstrated, that if doctors would wash their hands with carbolic liquid or soap for that matter before going to attend to a delivery, the death rate after delivery or with fever was substantially reduced. This was proven. But unfortunately, he was not able to show the cause, the relationship between cause and effect, and as a result of which science, doctors and eminent people rejected his hypothesis, rejected his theory, and put him in lunatic asylum just because he could not get the cause of it. And it took another 50 years for science to understand the cause, and as a result of which today we are insisting on washing hands. But in 50 years, thousands of ladies would have been saved had we just followed Semmelweis. So not knowing the cause and effect does not have any reason not to follow a theory or a hypothesis. Follow it, and on the way find the cause and effect. Secondly, as far as the reasoning given in the scriptures or in the ancient wisdom is Yat Pinde Tat Brahmande. It says whole of universe from macrocosm to microcosm is interconnected, and that is why something happening somewhere can give us guidance of something happening elsewhere. And this is a principle which is used in many scientific instruments. There is no direct cause and effect linkage, but there is a linkage of happening. This happens here, that happens there. And in nature we can see it many a times. The moment we start seeing Chatak Pakshi, rains are going to happen in 48 hours. If the sky color is of certain hues, storm is brewing. It may not have any cause and effect. But this is where the research comes in, and this is where we want to pour resources, so at some point of time the cause could be discovered and can be used in universal way. The third objection is, if everything is fixed, what is the use of trying, or where does it leave us? Why put any efforts? Here again it is a fallacy that everything is fixed. A lot of things are fixed. Unless you are born in that Kaljian tribe in Kenya, you are not going to be, in today's time, become the topmost runner in the world. But then that does not stop you from becoming a good runner. You may not come first on the universal scale, but you can definitely shine at your district level, at your state level, at your national level, or even international level. Only the top slot, because of certain biological reasons, is reserved. So, a lot of things which are not fixed. For example, when you are born, your color, your height, your bone density, many of the diseases that you may be prone to is decided. But at the same time, you don't have to fall prey to those diseases. Your proneness is there, but does not mean that there is certainty of happening. And this limit or this leeway is a long leeway. And a very beautiful example is given by Sri Shankaracharya. He compares a person born to a goat tethered to a support with a very long rope. That long rope shows the limits to which you can go. You can't go beyond that long rope. But from the starting point to the long rope or end of the long rope, there is a huge leeway. And that we can surely utilize. Also, here it is said that the left hand in palmistry shows the luck that you have come with, and the right hand shows what you have taken out of that luck. And I have seen thousands of hands, tens of thousands of hands, but never have I come across a hand where the left hand is better than the right hand. So what is given and what we take out are two different things, and what is given is always the superset. What is taken out is always the subset, and a very small subset. So we have lots and lots of potentials. Those potentials are given by luck, but they are manifested by our efforts, our karma. That is the reason, that is all the more reason for working harder and harder, because we know that there is lot more there where it came from. And that is ancient wisdom. Namaskar.